to see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose bright stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. Next, I'd like to welcome Florida Highway Patrol Trooper Ken Watson.
Good morning. I have to readjust this. I'm the shortest of all of us. I'm sure we all remember what we were doing that day. And I found myself working for Customs at the time as an agent. It affected all of us in very many different ways, but there's one thing I want everyone to remember, especially for those of us that are wearing a uniform today. I cannot remember actually paying for a meal, lunch, dinner, supper while I was in uniform when this country came together. Civilians would walk up and shake our hands. People would wave while driving down the road. You would show up to scenes, and before they would tell us why we were there at an event for them personally, which could be one of the worst times of their lives, would thank us for our service. And it saddens me to say that it usually takes a tragedy to bring us all together. And I'm hoping that as we remember this 14th anniversary of a terrible day in our country's history, that we will all come together and that we will be as one. The Florida Highway Patrol changed exponentially after that. Our standard operating procedures, the way we train, the way we taught at our academy, and even our general orders. Each and every one of us who don a uniform do not do so for the glory. You do not do it for the paycheck. You do it because you want to serve this beautiful country. My father once told me, before you take from this country, you must serve. Whether you join the service, whether you don a uniform of a fireman or a policeman, you will serve this beautiful country. And for those of you that are young enough and still searching for a career, I would suggest you do that. There is no better feeling than to put on a badge, to put on a fireman's helmet, to put on a soldier's uniform, and march